just because they reduce 25% of those calories from the bowl.
So what we advocate is not that you skip a day of feeding, although dogs do fine. And if your dog is under 5 pounds, feed them every day. But dogs over 5 pounds, I have a 10-pound Doxy. I fed him once a day his whole life. He lived to be ancient and zero health problems. But that being said, we do advocate feeding your dog every day because who wants to fast their dogs? Who wants to fast themselves? No one. But what we do advocate is that you create an eating window. And by you creating an eating window for your animal, let's just say that you work all day, your dog's you're not going to be around your dog who's constantly saying, hey, you're kind of by the fridge. What do yeah, exactly. So that is a built-in fast. So if you are working from home and if your dog is a breakfast eater, get up and feed him breakfast. But the time that you start that first meal that goes in, try and get all your dog's calories in an 8-hour window. And by doing that, you're giving the body the remaining time in a 24-hour period for rest, repair, and restoration, for autophagy to occur, to all of the magic to occur in the body that needs to happen to reduce cellular aging. So let's just say that your dog is not a breakfast eater, and many dogs aren't. I have to say, as a veterinarian, one of the biggest questions I get from clients are saying, I get up in the morning and I want to eat breakfast, but my dog isn't hungry. So I add mozzarella cheese on the top of my dog's food. They start doctoring up their dog's bowl, bacon. They want their dogs to eat a big breakfast. Well, if you think about it, dogs being Canis lupus familiaris, they would hunt once later in the day. They're not big breakfast eaters. So if your dog says, hey, I don't want to eat breakfast, awesome. Honor your dog's physiology. If your dog comes to you at noon and says, I'd like my first meal at noon, great. Then that's the beginning of your dog's eating window. And then if you can get that second meal, if you're going to feed twice a day, then get that second meal in within 8 hours so that you can provide this other opportunity for your dog's body to reset itself metabolically.
Yeah, that's a good point.
הרפואה הגדולה מכולן היא ללמד אנשים איך לא להזדקק לה. רוצים ללמוד עוד על אריכות ימים בכלבים וחתולים? כנסו לדף הפייסבוק Dear Dog Live ולקבוצת הפייסבוק שלנו. כלבים וחתולים חוזרים אל אמא טבע.